Hi, this is Barbara Belmont from Belmont Coaching and Consulting Services, and I'm out of Concord, New Hampshire. And I'm going to be doing this demonstration. And as you know, tapping is a self-help tool. And there are certain things we certainly can tap on. Minor annoyances are perfect for doing your own tapping, and I do it quite regularly. And the other day, I had a minor annoyance, and I want to use that as an example, as something that you can tap along with me. So there's borrowing benefits from tapping when you're tapping to a video such as this, but I want you to take a minor annoyance and something that you're like in the line at the bank and you have other things to do and things are going slower and you're getting more anxious. That's an example. But pick your own minor annoyance. So the other day, let me just tell you, scenario, I went to go get gas and I was driving along in the car and I was trying to get into the gas pump and I saw that it was pretty full but I had to go over it around a truck to get in. So I was slowing down and I was in the road. I had my blinker on and I'm going into the right-hand side. And as I am turning, I get this beep in the back of me. The person behind me is beeping at me. And I got really annoyed. And I said something out loud that I normally don't say, but I did it. And what happened was then I'm like, my heart started to beat faster. And so what I want to do is see, just talking about it is really annoying to me. And I want to reduce that because I want to let that go, but my energy system isn't allowing me to do that. So it's kind of stuck. And so these minor annoyances are things you can do your own tapping with. And I encourage my clients to do that on a regular basis when they can. So let me just start for me. So I want you to take a situation where it's a minor annoyance. You're in line at the grocery store or at the bank, or maybe you also were beeped at, or maybe you were the one you did the beeping. And somebody was in your way, somebody cut you off. Those kinds of things is what I'm talking about. So before we start tapping, you are taking responsibility for your own well-being for tapping. So let's just go. For me, when I think of this the other day, it's like from a scale of 1 to 10, it's like a 6 for me right now, maybe a 5 of what annoys me was the beep and what startled me. So let me just take that as an example, and then you tap along with me. You take your own situation and just jot down what the number is from a scale of 1 to 10. So just follow along. And so even though I was pulling into Cumberland Farms, and I heard a beep. I heard this beep, and it startled me. That's what happened. And I'm okay anyway. Even though the other day, I'm driving into Cumberland Farms, and I heard a beep, very loud, and it annoyed me. That's what happened. And I'm okay anyways. Even though I heard the beep. It beep. That's what happened. That's how it is. That was then and this is now. And I accept all of me anyway. Top of the head. I go around from the top of the head and I end on the top of the head. Beeping. Beeping. This loud beep this loud beep behind me, the loud beep behind me, this loud beep behind me, this loud beep behind me, this loud beep, 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 beep. I'm going to go around it one more time. Beep, 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 beep. Just take a deep breath. And I am just imagining, this was 2 days ago, by the way. 2 days ago, it's not a 6 anymore. It's gone way down. It's like a 2. So it's like a 2. I'd say 2. So I'm just going to go with the 2. Now, this is all guesswork. There's no test at all. This is just how I feel. It's like, it feels like a 2, so I'm going to go with the 2. So what I'm going to do now, let's try it this way, something really quick and easy. I'm just going to take that number 2, and that's what I am going to tap on, just exactly the 2. Even though it's a 2. And I'm okay. Anyway, even though what happened wasn't okay at the time, or it didn't feel okay at the time, but I'm okay. Even though it's a 2. That was then, and this is now. Even though it's a 2, that was then, and this is now. This 2, top of the head, tapping. This 2. 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 I'm going to go around one more time, and I'm going to slow it down. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. Okay. So what I'm gauging in my mental mind, I'm just going back to that event and see myself driving in, and the beep itself, because that's what was annoying to me. I don't have any, it's a 0 for me on the beep. And then I'm just going through my mind of like the whole event. So the beep is now a 0, but I have to acknowledge that it annoyed me. It annoyed me. And so let's just say on the annoyance, it's like a 3 right now. So you take that 3, and then I'm just going to target that and just 3 annoyance. That's how I felt. what happened. Okay, so you just take what is for you. Take a mental note, see if there's a shift, and put in your feeling about it. Okay, so even though it annoyed me, but I'm okay anyway. Even though the truth is that beep annoyed me. That's what happened. And that's the truth. And that was then, and this is now. Even though that beep, it annoyed me. But I'm okay anyway. But I just acknowledge my feelings on it and my annoyance. And I choose to be okay. Or I'd like to think that I'm okay anyways. Top of the head. It annoyed me. That's what happened. Hearing the beep annoyed me. It annoyed me. I wasn't expecting it. It annoyed me. It annoyed me. This annoyance. It annoyed me. It annoyed me. This three annoyance. Annoying. It annoyed me. 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 So I just check in with myself, and as I, does it still feel annoyed? In a very small amount, but what came up for me is like I felt it was unfair. I felt pushed, and it was unfair to me. He was pushing, he, she, I don't know who was in the truck. It was behind me, but I felt it startled me, and I felt it was unfair, and he was pushing me. So from here, I just acknowledge where that is. So let's just try that. Even though the beep was unfair, it was unfair to me. And I'm okay anyway. And that was then, and this is now. Even though I just felt it was unfair. It startled me. And it was unfair. And I'm okay anyways. Even though that beep startled me and it's unfair. I'm okay anyway. Right here, right now. That was then, and this is now. Unfair beep. 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 Going around again. Unfair beep. Unfairness. Unfairness. Wasn't fair. Unfair. 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 Unfairness. breath. And I'm just calculating in mind how that feels. And I urge you to do the same thing of that minor annoyance. What I have to do, I don't feel the unfairness. We don't know what was going on with him or her. He maybe didn't see my blinker. Maybe he's on a way to, I'm thinking, maybe he's late for work, or, something's on his mind and he didn't see me. And I was, in his mind, I was going too slow. Okay, so I was going too slow for him. Okay. Oh, well, that's for him, but it's about the effect on me. So it feels differently, but I do have to acknowledge that I responded and said a word, said a few things of, I can't even remember what I said, but I just want to acknowledge that. So we're not going to, I'll just see how that feels. Yeah, I responded and spouted off. Okay. I think I said, I said, what the F? Which isn't like me at all. But it does happen. I am human. And so it's okay. But I just need to acknowledge that. So I'm just going to tap on that. So even though I said, what the F? I'm okay anyway. That's what happened. That's what I said. And I'm okay anyways. Even though I said, what the F? I'm okay anyway. Even though I'm switching my arm, my finger, sometimes I do that. Even though I'm okay. Even though I responded with, what the F? What the F? I'm okay anyways. Let's do that on one more time. So even though I responded with, what the F? I'm okay right here, right now. What the F? 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 I shouted, what the F? What the F? What the F? What the F? Let's go around one more time. What the F? 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 Now, when I look back and think of that 2 days ago, I don't have any trigger at all. I feel pretty calm about it. And it's in the past. It really is in the past. And am I annoyed? No, I'm not annoyed. I don't know what was going on with that person. And it doesn't matter to me, but I can just imagine that they were late for something, or they were on their, something was in their mind and they didn't see me. Or he could be just a person who's just annoyed with people not going fast enough. But that, I can look at that as that's his issue and not my issue. I just reacted to it. And so I just, this is just an example for you, a simple example on a minor annoyance. And I did it in different ways. And so just play around with it. And if you have any questions, I can be reached online at www.barbaraebelmont.com. Send me a message if you have any questions. If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. Thank you for your patience.